Hi there, and welcome to the Nestling Wood Schoolhouse. I'm Audi, and I'm so excited that you could join us today. Whether you're a seasoned homeschooler, just starting out on your journey, or somewhere in between, you have found a safe space in order to celebrate together the joy of learning, connection, and creativity. Let me start by sharing a little bit about myself. I didn't start out on this path to homeschooling. I didn't think that it was going to be the right thing for me or my children, and I certainly believed a lot of the myths that there were out there. I believed that homeschoolers were isolated, they weren't as smart, and certainly they were classified in the group with the weirdos, and I was certain that that was not going to be us. But thankfully, life has a certain way of teaching us differently and believing in things that we didn't think were possible. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, I started to teach Eloise some preschool level topics. I suddenly found myself as a stay-at-home mom, and I wanted to stay on top of things. I even started doing some schooling with my younger siblings and my cousins since their schools got shut down like most of the schools around the nation did in the United States. And I genuinely loved it. I loved teaching them, and I loved spending that time with them and going over curriculums and creating curriculums and lesson plans. And it was incredibly enjoying for me to be able to be a part of that journey with them. And I still thought, after all that prep and all that joy, that sending Eloise to a public school was going to be the best choice. So when it came time for her to go off to preschool, I did send her to a preschool and then on to kindergarten and to first grade, because that's just what you were supposed to do, and that's what I thought I was doing was right, because who was I to say that I was qualified enough to be able to teach my daughter? It's actually when my perspective on homeschooling began to change. Thankfully to my sister-in-law, who was a homeschooler herself and had started homeschooling her own children, that she gave me the encouragement that I needed in order to pull Eloise out of school and to know that I can do this, that I can educate my child, and that we have resources now that many people didn't used to have, to be able to educate our children at home and to be able to have them connected with other homeschoolers and to be able to help them thrive in a way that traditional schools don't always work for children. I created the Nestling Wood Schoolhouse to share this journey with families like yours. My goal is to provide a space where you can feel supported, inspired, and connected as you navigate your homeschooling adventure. Here I blend the timeless principles of Charlotte Mason with creativity of Waldorf to create an approach that's rooted in curiosity, nature, and lifelong learning. Today, homeschooling is not simply something we do. It's honestly become a lifestyle. We embrace every opportunity there is to learn, to find the joy, to enjoy nature, and to be together as a family, and to embrace this time we have together, and to find joy in learning and love and nurturing and cherishing these moments while learning alongside one another. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Whether you're here for support, resources, or just to connect with other like-minded families, you have certainly found the right space for you. Once again, I'm Audi from the Nestling Wood Schoolhouse, a sanctuary for learning and togetherness. Let's create something magical together.